we're gonna talk the whole time without.
I mean, we are. We're gonna just talk about bullshit. It's almost like we haven't seen each other for months.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been away.
Yep. What happened was Eric and I were locked in hard contract negotiations about my extension.
Yes.
And he made a threat of, well, we're not going to leave this room until we come to a decision. And I called him on it. So we've been locked in a basement for several weeks for harsh negotiation. Like
pretty soon you're going to see smoke coming out of
a thing.
9-6 slot college.
Keith's outside going, I have no idea what the fuck they're doing in there.
No, it's the white smoke.
No, it's oh god, they've come to a decision. Yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of shit's been going on. So yeah.
So welcome to MPR. Do you really want us back?
Yeah, I don't know why. There's enough. There's enough Reptile podcasts. There were so many people who were like, "Where are you guys?" And I'm like, "Well, like it's."
Yeah, man, I got so many messages. So I guess I'll just say what happened to me. But basically, I've been really sick for like the past month, and trying to figure it out. Can't eat, can't drink, but I'm past that now. I can kind of keep stuff down now, but still getting checked out.
Dicey for a while.
Prompt over. Yeah, I thought it was dude. I was telling Owen before we started, I was like, one symptom would pop up and I'd be like, I don't think that's good. And it's like, just that, whatever, and then another symptom would pop up and I'm like, pretty sure that's not good at all.
that's worse. That's a bad one. Yeah, it's
and I was telling Owen as I was going through this sickness, everybody knows me about coffee and how I eat. I haven't had coffee in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
3 weeks.
Yeah,
it's been
nuts.
It's been rough, but hopefully I'll be back in business soon. So
right, and that's what's been going on with you. With me, if you know, you know. If you don't know, sorry, you don't know right now. That's all.
Yes, that's all, folks.
That's all there. So if you're in my inner circle, you know.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's fun too. That whole thing.
I do. Bullshit. We'll deal with that later.
Yep. Moving on.
Next topic.
Yeah. So I told Owen, I said we probably should do an episode just so people know we're alive. Because I think it's been 2 months.
2 months. It's been 2 months. Yeah.
2 months. Yeah.
I mean, it's. I think.
I don't know. I kind of got used to being off, and it was like,
dude, I was.
So this is what it's like to have a life.
Exactly. I'm like, I was able to clean the snakes and do other shit and be like, there's time for things. Like I was kind of all over the map, and it was kind of nice. It was, 13 years of having to do a podcast, and then having 2 months off was
16 years.
No, stop
15 years.
15 years.
15 years.
15 years, 13 years. I don't know. They all blend together to hell. So it's
yeah. It's I don't know, man. I kind of on top of the illness, I was a little burnt out.
Yeah.
I've been a little burnt out with I'm trying to gotta get the
mojo back, man.
Back or something.
And here's the thing, I hate to break it to you, next month is October, so if you're trying to get the mojo back for breeding season, it's fucking here.
I was thinking about that too.
I was doing that last week. I'm like, I have one more clutch to hatch, and next month, and here we go. Of course, I'm not. Do you know how long tortoise eggs incubate for?
I'm going to take a guess. 180 days.
9 to 12 months.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. My incubator will never turn off now. It's because I have a clutch of leopard tortoise eggs in my incubator.
Do you really?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Fuck yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing that.
I was going to say.
I don't know what's, dude. We can get into what's happened over here. It's been dark days over here. Okay.
I take a month off.
I've done some things, okay? I've done some horrible things.
It used to be Owen keeping Eric on track, but now
I'm
Eric
all over
keeping
the
Owen
place.
on track, and I failed you.
Yeah, it's just what did I post? Who the fuck was supposed to watch me? And I posted all the things I got. And
Yeah.
I think Justin was like, "That's my fault. It was my turn." So, but
I did call him and ask him to keep an eye on you. Now, what the hell? Come on.
well, I don't know why you picked a guy in Utah. Like,
That's
Keith,
a good point.
Keith would have been the better choice.
I should have picked Minatola. Damn
Yeah,
it.
I mean, yeah, he would have also been a better choice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And here's another crazy thing. Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Backing up.
So, you know how much I love football, right?
Yes. No, yeah, you love it. You're 100% always there into football.
So
You can name everybody on the Eagles.
I've been off on Sundays.
Oh.
Well, it's only one game, but I was like, I'm sitting there, I'm talking to, Dory. She's into football, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said, well, I got off Sundays. Maybe I should watch a football game with her. Yeah. And I was like, yo, babe, you want to watch the football game? And she did a double take. Like, what the hell? I was like, I don't know. So it may be cool, whatever.
Illness has affected your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is pretty cool. This is why everybody likes this.
Yeah. This is what this football is. Like, yeah. Yeah.
So how about that? That's an odd turn of events.
Yeah. It's weird things have happened all over the place here. Apparently,
I don't know what's going on.
You became a football fan. I bred leopard tortoises. Like, yeah,
Did we move into an alternate universe?
I don't know what
we don't know
fuck
it
is happening. Oh well. Imagine if you will.
Okay, so you got some new stuff. You got leopard tortoise. What else you got?
Well, I got the leopard tortoise I had gotten. My mom and stepdad had a male leopard tortoise for years, and I always threatened to get them a female. And then an adult female kind of fell into my lap. So she had one clutch, which apparently these fuckers will lay eggs every 30 days.
Oh no!
I gotta stop. So she laid eggs, smashed them, and I'm like, damn. All right, well, whatever. Laid eggs again, and my mom found them, and there's only like 3 or 4 of them, so there's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're watching her because she might lay another one, and I had to go over to my mom's and I tested out a bunch of different like nesting material. Like I sunk a pan into the ground and filled it with sand so that she can dig it and put it in there. But then I'm like, I'll just pop them in the incubator and then little baby tortoises will hatch in like 2 months. That's great. Oh, 9 months to to 12. Never mind. And I'm like, well, wait. If next month I get more leopard tortoise eggs, shit. So then, and then I'm like, Ma, you're gonna have to separate the 2 of these things come winter because I don't want to keep getting leopard tortoise eggs.
Yeah.
We need to stop them from making more because she also laid a clutch of slugs before they went outside.
Okay.
In their indoor habitat. So far, this is her 3rd clutch for the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm like, okay. So those are in the incubator right now, which thank God they incubate at the same at Python temps. But I'm like, my incubator will never be off again. It's going to be on constantly forever now. Forever. Because the second these things are like time to come out, it's going to be like,
yep. I knew one day we'd get here.
Yeah. I mean, I always figured we'd get here at some point. But here we are. So I did that.
So wait, you've bred lizards?
Yes. Mangrove monitors and
turtles.
Niles. I didn't breed turtles. This is my first tortoise clutch, but yeah.
Well, tortoise, sorry.
Tortoise. Yep.
Snakes.
Many.
What else is there?
Gecko. Oh no, I hatched gecko eggs. I didn't breed them. I got a leopard gecko and then it laid eggs after I got it and I hatched those babies. But
right? Isn't that everything?
I mean, almost. I don't want it. What the fuck am I going to do with geckos? So it's like, they come apart when you touch them. I don't like them.
You don't like broken reptiles.
I don't like animals that break on purpose. Which did you know tegus tails detach?
What?
They do.
They do?
Yes. I was watching I was watching a baby tegu for a friend during this break.
Oh no.
A lot of weird shit happened. It got out and I'm like, haha, grabbed it, picked it up. I had a tail. I'm like, oh God. And then I grabbed it again. And then I'm like, cool. Apparently the tail can detach in multiple places. So then I got more fucking tail. And I'm
no.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then I finally got it by like the hips. And I'm like, there we go. You can't break that off, can you? So yeah, it's like, oh my God. So I'm like, here's your tegu. They're like, well, 90% of them. I'm like, yeah, well.
Oh, wow.
When
Was
my
it black
snakes
and white
get out,
tegu?
yeah, it was a gorgeous one too. Really calm, really nice. But apparently their tails will regenerate.
Okay.
Did not know that. I know it now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, didn't. I never had the cause for that. Like I've never had a tegu. So yeah.
My dad had them when I was growing up. I don't know what kind they were, but they were motherfuckers, man.
I'm about to say, Papa Burke probably went like, I'll take that one right out of the box that just bit that dude's hand off. It's like, yeah.
Like, he took his finger. I like that one.
I like that. There's a lot of moxie.
He'll make a good breeder.
He'll be fun. What? Just yeah.
Oh man.
So that happened, but
okay.
So then I didn't really do too much. I hatched out Cali Kings, speckled kings. I got a ton of corn snakes that hatched out all in the time that we've been not here.
Right.
I'm waiting for my blonde hognose to hatch, and then that's it for snakes for the year. Getting various animals eating. Oh yeah, my false water cobra hatched also, and Vietnamese booby. A lot of shit hatched over here. Okay, so still working on getting them all fed and going.
Right.
And then I sold a bunch of animals to Alan at Major League Exotics. He's in New Jersey. He has a pet store and he goes to a bunch of shows, including Daytona. Yeah. So I sold a bunch of stuff to him, and I went to his pet store after he got back from Daytona. It's a nice place. I've been there a couple times. So he and I got to talking, and I took some animals as part of payment for the stuff like that. So I got some more high white fluorescent corn snakes, which are the baby boy I got. He's mostly pink. And yeah, which is like, oh, that's going to turn white. I have an older female from that same kind of thing. So they're gorgeous. I got a pair of high white Cali Kings because I love high white Cali Kings.
Yeah,
so
they're cool.
Did that.
I like them. Yep.
And then I went and got K Cocker boas.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking about them because when I met Al before Daytona, and he had the K Cockers, and he and I were talking about them, and that's when he took the animals, and I was like thinking about it the whole time that he was down at Daytona with them, and I was talking about snakes with my nephew, and we were talking about bull snakes, and then I went and did the Reptile Rejects podcast. And they're like, what are you looking at right now? I'm like, Kankakee boas. I'm like, fucking goddamn it. Like, Kankakee is the bull snake. I'm like, yeah, I fucked that up and embarrassed myself in front of two whole nations instead of just one because they're Canadian. But those were always, they just kept kicking around in my head. So I got a female. So I'm looking out for a boy, but she's so cool. She's small. She's tiny. Really? She's like a little hobbit boa. I love her. She's great.
Yeah, they stay real small.
Yeah, like 3-4 feet. Like that's not like that's a boa constrictor in like
man,
Papuan carpet size. Like I'm like yeah,
heck yeah.
So I'm all
Does
about
Keith
that.
Know you have him?
Keith knows. Keith knows.
Okay,
Keith is a bad man. And a bad influence. He's like, well, since you got them, we can talk about more. MPR, like we can talk about more things. And I just had a litter of these. I'm like, get away from me. So,
you're gonna,
no,
you're gonna corrupt me.
No, we need to not. It's he messaged me. He said Casey's sending me a pair of he's sending me some rough scale pythons. He's like, thanks for the addiction. And I just sent him back. Looks at 4 boa constrictors. You're welcome. Like it's. Nice. Like don't do this to me. I gave you 1 roughie. You gave me 4. So
yeah.
But
I haven't even talked to really anybody. I talked to Keith briefly.
Trust me, I know. Because when they can't get to you,
They go to you.
They come to me and they're like, "Where's Eric? Is he dead?" I'm like, "I don't think so." Like it's, and like
Technically not yet.
And like I told you, I started getting to the point where I was going to start spreading rumors and be like, "He knows what he did," and then just like that's how I was going to end it and see how far it got. But I also felt like that could just be bad. So
yeah.
You're like dying. You're like dying on your bed, and then people are like, "Why is Owen mad at you?"
I don't know. He's mad at me, and then I die. It's like what?
So
oh no, it's like John and Paul breaking up.
Exactly. You know.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I haven't added anything.
You know what I've done? Fuck all.
Nothing.
Like, all right, yeah. Good point.
Yeah, I haven't added anything.
I will say that a friend of mine was debating me on carpet pythons.
Okay.
And how they're just brown snakes of various shades of earth tone colors.
I
kept trying to fight it.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, you need, like, there's only one, like, out of all the carpet pythons I'm looking at on the internet, only this one really looks good. Like, this one I really, really like. It's got a ton of oranges and bright colors. And I'm like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. And it's like, it's a citrus tiger albino. And I'm like, what? Why that one? They're like, it's really pretty. I'm like, the one thing I didn't take from Eric. Like,
I told you.
I'm like, bullshit. Like,
I told you.
Anyway.
Actually, no, I talked about this before we left. I did get so I thought that the Citrus Tiger project might have been shot, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because the two that I kept back that I thought was a pair turned out to be two females. And I was talking to Matt, and see, this is why I just give snakes away.
Give shit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm talking to Matt, and he's like, "Oh, I still have that Citrus Tiger you gave me." And I was like, "Really?" I said, "Is it a boy?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'll take it."
Take it. It's sold.
Yeah. So I got that boy, and I got those two girls. So hopefully I'll make some this year. I know a lot of people have asked me about them.
They're a popular thing.
I think it's because nobody has it.
Yeah, not a lot of people really kind of doing those, and then
I think I have them
some way. Riley has
some.
Pretty sure that's about it, buddy.
I think that's it.
I mean,
I know there's like
random pockets.
People out there that I sold one, here or there too.
See, my fear is that people took them and immediately turned them into coastals.
Oh yeah, that's sure. They bred them to Jags.
Yeah, bred them to Jags. They bred them to Tigers. The other shit.
Head albino too. He has head albino stuff.
Right.
I forgot about Salemi, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's a cool project. I'm sure it's probably getting a lot of traction because maybe Riley's sharing it on YouTube and whatnot. But
yeah,
I don't know. It does make it's kind of like this bittersweet type of thing where you're like, you have this project and you're kind of like, just like want to be in the background with it. You know what I mean? And like,
just want to play in the
everybody
background.
wants it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I think next year it's going to be like, okay, go see Owen. I don't sell snakes.
I mean, probably also like on my thing is like, I had such a tiny year that I'm like, I had to shut down two baby wrecks. Like they're empty.
Oh, like, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
No.
Oh, fuck it. Well,
I mean, also, and I brought the rainbow boa babies to one show and they were immediately scooped up. So
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
gone.
Hell yeah,
I'm
man.
out of rainbow boa.
So I haven't looked at anything reptile related in the past month.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, what's the state of the hobby? Is it
it's just trucking along. Like nobody's really
Trucking
bitching
along?
too much about loss of sales or doing other stuff. I would say that a lot of the wholesalers are still desperate for getting things. I feel like the push towards weird and rarer stuff is still going strong because I've had more people contact me for Chinese king rats,
right,
and stuff like that, as opposed to, let's put it this way, last week people have contacted me for Chinese king rats, Angolans, and Argentines. They just want that stuff.
Okay.
Carpets everywhere. Not those. Anything that I have listed, like rhinos, other stuff like that, people are just kind of bouncing off of.
Right.
I don't know if it's just because the prices or anything like that, or because they're waiting for this year's stock.
What's the prices? Is the prices still high, or have they come down?
Depends
or?
on the thing. Like, again, with everything else, some stuff are absolutely crashing. Other stuff is still up high. I'd say weird off the cuff rat snakes, colubrid stuff, still up there. Rhinos are still kitting it around about 600 a piece.
That's cool.
I'm down to my last 2. So,
nice.
But then like other people are trying to kick down my door for Vietnamese blue beauties. So, yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what podcasts are out there or anything like that. I haven't paid attention to nothing. The last thing I remember hearing was the sad news that Vin Russo's had the fire.
Yes, Vin had that fire, which is partially why I was talking to some people why they think that there's going to kind of be a little bit of a rush on some of the more rare boas, because a lot of stuff was at Vin's.
Yeah.
But I do think that Vin had been in business for a while now and had done pretty much what you did and other people had done. He had sold a bunch of stuff, but he'd also given some stuff away. So it's not like a lot of things are lost to the hobby, but for all we know, there could be if Vin was holding on to something tight, close to the chest. But still really sucks that happened. I know Daytona happened and a lot of people had fun down there. So, yep. And we were supposed to go to that. Yep. Did not happen. And then Keith came home with Chinese king rats, which is
what?
Yep. You missed that.
Chinese king rats.
Yeah.
What? Wait, they're the stinky goddess ones?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He had tiger rats already.
Yes.
These are okay.
Yes, these are Chinese kings, and so he did that.
Wow. What a snake!
I don't know why he did it. I mean, dude, I know
cool
why. I know why he did it. I say that like I don't know why he did it. Like I don't have 3, but it's I think he got a different either mutation or locality than mine. Which is good because I think he might have gotten Exanic, which is great because I have albino stuff. So we'll see.
Isn't there a hypo too, or is that the albino?
There's a hypo, there's a T-Paz and T-Neg albino.
Okay.
There's an Exanic. There's a lot of fucking king rat more. I think Chinese king rats were one of those snakes that like they bred in like one giant like house, like a room kind of thing, and either used them for skin, meat, feeding for cobras and stuff like that. And like they just scooped up the eggs. And I think kind of like with blood pythons, they started realizing that the funky looking ones they can get money for more so than like more than you could from like just skinning it or feeding it off.
Sure.
So they started selling those out. So there's like all of a sudden Chinese king rats went from like kind of nothing to like now they have a shit ton of mutations. They have a shit ton of combinations. They have a ton of different localities and all this other stuff. So king rats are all over the place and they're a nice size colubrid, but they're not. I mean, it's like having an indigo. It's huge. It never stops moving, never stops eating, never stops shitting. You know?
Yeah, that's what I can't deal with.
Stuff you got to deal with. Like this is what you deal with.
I can't.
I did hatch one Arizona mountain king snake. So I have now one new thing for the year. I hatched that.
Cool.
Yeah.
They were always I remember I think I don't know how long me and Rob were friends at this point, but that was something that I was like really into. And he had a lot of them. He had a lot. And there was this one, I think it was like right when I first started talking to Rob, because there's a jag type of snake in one of those. It's a mutation in one of those mountain king snakes. And oh my God, of course it's the prettiest one.
Pretty, of course.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, Rob, I want this. What is it? He's like, that's a jag. And I was like, no,
never mind. But
yeah.
But yeah. Apparently,
Okay.
there was an albino Timor python that just popped out of nowhere.
Really? Did you
Oh
see
yeah.
it? What it
Yes,
looked like?
hold on.
Oh,
I will show you.
share me pictures. I get to see
can.
them in. Yes. Ah,
I can.
you've been doing things. I like it.
I do lots of things. So much. Hold on.
Timor python as albino.
It looks like a weird retic. I mean, let's call a spade here.
Yeah, that's a good point. It probably looks more retic than
it does. It really, really does. So let me see. Can I?
I didn't like the Exantic one.
Well, and I brought that up because people are like, "Oh, it's," and they're like, "How cool is that?" I'm like, "It's like I'm like, hopefully it does better than the Exanic one."
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that one that much. And this was just popped up in somebody's clutch, or just like as a wild caught, or what?
I think it's a wild caught because some importer sent it too.
Oh, okay.
So, oop. I think there it is.
There you go.
There it is.
Wait a minute, I gotta look at this. Oh my god, it really does look like a retic.
Yeah, doesn't it? Look at the head.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's apparently an albino Timor python. Which
I don't know. I don't. It's okay.
Exactly. It's okay. I prefer the wild colors of a Timor python, but that's just me.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
We've not done this in so long. The sun is coming through the window.
Yeah, I know, right?
in a way that I was not prepared for. Like, I sat down to get on the show, and I'm like, something's missing. Right, microphone. So yeah, that was.
Yeah, I know. I had to dust it off.
Yeah, but I like it. But going back on Timor morphs and stuff like that, I think they need to be more readily bred before you can get excited about an albino. Now, first off, that's not a baby. Looking at that thing, that is rather large. So maybe it was a wild caught found. More likely, it was a weird one that hatched out in a farm in, Indo, and they kept it there until a point where it's large. Now, whether or not they bred it, I don't know. Or whether or not they're just trying to get as much as they can for it. I don't know. This falls into the camp, in my opinion, of that gold Macklot's python. Like, it's cool to have, but unless you're a person that has readily produced Timor pythons, like if Ryan Young gets this thing, that's the best chance they get albino Timor pythons out into the hobby.
Right.
But unless Ryan is first in line to get this thing, somebody else is going to get it. Somebody's going to take it to whatever Timor pythons they have female wise, and they're going to struggle to try to get clutches like everybody else who has Timor pythons struggles to get clutches, where every once in a while you hit one that's good, you get clutch here, clutch there, you have one female that rolls on for a couple stuff, or you just keep struggling. I'm not 100% sure Chad ever reproduced that Exanic one.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't know if he got rid of it, if it, or what he did with it.
I mean, the cool thing is, I guess, if you're into Timor pythons, right, and you don't want to get a different type of python, okay, yeah, it's probably really cool to have an albino. But I don't know. When I was looking at that picture, I don't know if it was the head, the lack of a pattern on the top of the head, but the more I was looking at it, the front heat pits, they kind of look like it kind of reminded me of a ball python.
Right.
I mean, it looks like a retech. I mean, it also has this ball python look to it or something.
And Lisa shared this one on the chat after that albino one popped up. I think I remember this one because I want to say it's not 100% pure, if that makes sense.
Oh, wow. I can't even tell where the...
So...
I see it now.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it I get it.
How the fuck did this work? So here's the head. I want to say, if I remember correctly, this one is a Timor cross with a retic. There's retic mutation in with the Timor. Like
a cow retic or something? Is that why it has that white spot?
Something like that. They crossed it with a retic and then they crossed the babies back with each other. But this could be a new mutation of Timor python. I don't know. but I think you've taken everything that's fun out of a Timor python.
Yeah.
That being said, that is a baby. That is a juvie. That is a
that's
small thing. So I
Right.
don't know how it's going to look when it gets big, but I think you just have the same fucking problems. They say it's a piebald. Looks like a piebald. It doesn't look like a piebald to me because this isn't the normal color and pattern of a Timor python.
Yeah, but couldn't it be that if it's a cross, could it be that that's affecting that base color and that it's like because it's small, it's not grown into the
Maybe
it's still got a change to go through?
Well, I think baby Timor pythons come out looking like adult Timor pythons. They don't do any kind of change. They just brighten up. So for this thing to be a true piebald, in my opinion, this would need to be the green and pattern and color of a normal Timor. So this is this could be pied, but on top of something else. So did you take a Timor python, breed it to some crazy morph retic, and then cross those babies back with each other so that you have this is now what? Still a 50-50, but now there's all a bunch of genetic retic stuff going on in there.
Yeah, and who knows what that is, man.
Exactly.
You could have like a crazy, I mean,
again, I don't know if that's the case here. If I think that's what it was. Right. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. And this could have been just what popped out of an egg for 2 Timor pythons. If it is, I don't know what the fuck it is because it seems like there's way more going on in there than just pied. So that's crazy. Was, I remember that one, which was nuts. But I think people immediately showed me the Timor, the albino Timor. Mm-hmm. And I kind of I pulled through my archives, which, you know, people believe it or not that I have them. And I pulled up the Xanic Timor. So that's Chad's Xanic.
Yeah, and I mean, it still looks like a Timor python. This is very cool, but I don't know, to me, it's missing the yellow.
That's a little bit of it. So this was it as a baby, and then it grew up a little bit, and you can see the head kind of got a little bit more green.
The pattern almost looks Owen Pelly-ish,
doesn't it? Like I thought about that the other day, but again, that's the Xanic. Now, I don't know if there's still animals like that kicking around, but what's the point of this? To take an Xanic, cross it to an albino, make an all-white Timor python?
Yeah, with the pattern sort of in the background. You know what I mean?
Like make it a pink pattern. If you want a weird pattern or all-white snake, there's plenty of ones out there. I think there just needs to be more Timor pythons produced in order for mutations at this point are just a dream. You know?
Yeah, I kind of think I'm kind of with you. Like I was saying, if you're into Timor pythons and getting a morph is, you know, similar to like when we're in the carpets and morphs started popping up. You're like, that look, you know, I would say this looks like that, or that looks like this, or whatever. And we'd say, why wouldn't you just get a Macklot's python?
That was the super
granite zebra, or whatever it was, you know?
Looks like a Macklot's python. Yeah, but it's not. I don't care. No,
yeah. So like, I get that, but like, I don't know if you want an albino snake, albino python, there's so many other probably better versions of it, not because Timor pythons are bad, but just like they're not the best captives for your normal person that's gonna get an albino snake. Am I saying that right? Does that make sense? Like,
no, it does, because they're not, and I have 2 of them. Like it's I have 2. They're horrible, but you can't touch, which actually it's weird because you know how. And this is something that I can only convey to people who are in our type of insane mindset.
Right.
These are 2 animals. My 2 Timor pythons have been shy as hell since I got them from Rob. Because at one point I had like 5 Timor pythons, and now I'm down to just a pair, which happen to be the ones that I got from Rob.
Okay.
They were shy as hell. And to the point where the reason Rob got rid of them is because he moved them from bins to cages and they lost their minds. So then he put them back in bins. I kept them in bins and then moved them up to 3-footers, then moved them into 4-footers, then moved them into the 6-footers that they're in now.
Right.
And again, I never saw them. I'd have to put the rats down and leave. The last 3 months, they have been out. They have been moving around. They have been actively hunting. They have been watching me as I walk through the room. They have been looking for prey. They are all about everything right now. Like they are taking in the stimuli and they're just rushing through it. So I'm like, okay, is this now the point that you've kind of gotten past the everything is going to kill me? I'm the baddest thing in this round and around here. So maybe that's good, bodes well for this season now that they've gotten more confident. So
fingers crossed for you. Yeah,
that'd be nice. Yeah. But I would say they're a flighty species. You cannot touch them without them musking and shitting all over you. Yeah. They're easily stressed. They do not take change very well. And again, like I want to say in the last couple of years, it's been like Shane, Ryan, Ryan and say one more person who did Timor Pythons.
Did Nick do Timors? You're talking about what's the name of his shop? Red Deer. No. I just watched.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm drawing a blank on his
name. There's been a couple people that have done Timor Pythons, to be fair. A handful, I would say, across the United States and Canada. Maybe you count them on one hand. Maybe you dip into the second hand for like one or two. That's not a lot. And if you're thinking that you're going to build a mutation project off of that, more power to you, because I think it's a lot of money because that thing's not going to be cheap. You run the risk of it being in one animal that lived half its life out in the wild, whether it's going to establish with you or not. Then you have to produce the babies. Then you have to get the het albinos to breed. Like I said, unless you're Ryan and you're going to dedicate like a stack of cages to this project, I don't know if it's worth it. But hey, keep dreaming.
Yeah, and do they have this is a price on it yet or no?
No. I think originally the post was an exporter had sent it to Tom Crutchfield, and then Tom Crutchfield posted it, and everybody took it and ran with it. So I'm not sure. Obviously, I don't believe Tom is the only guy who got a picture of this thing as like something that could be offered. Or if it's the only thing that's available, maybe that's the male, and they're like, "Hey, we got het albino babies that are available." I don't know, but or that somebody else, like, this is how the exporters and stuff do that. They drum up some interest, and then one of the big breeders, dealers, whatever, contacts them, and then they pay a ridiculous amount of money, and then the animal comes to the States. It's how it's how Leucistic Cobra, the Lilith thing up at Nerd, that's how it showed up. Somebody made a video of it, Nerd really wanted it, and they got it. Like, and that's how a lot of this stuff comes in. It's how people found out that Dunn's pythons were becoming popular after Ryan and Nick produced a bunch, and then they were posting photos and videos of adult Dunai that they had available, and then all of a sudden wild-caught Dunai showed up in the States for a bit.
Right.
How
did they do this year? Did people
I didn't do shit. Well, all right. Well, I know Warren got a clutch, which is awesome. And then I know, and Warren's are from some of Nick and Ryan's first availables. So that happened. Okay. I know Ryan got a clutch. Nick and I had the same problem where the female exploded, looked absolutely huge, and then just went, and then it was like shit. So, that happened there. I'm not sure about KJ, and I'm not sure about anybody else who has any kicking around. I'm hoping that next year, because those are another two pair of pythons that I see more of. The female's eating medium rats. The male's a birder. So fuck you for your rest of your life. Fine. Fine. Eat 4 chickens a sitting. I don't care.
Right.
Like, you're a male. Get out of here. So those are ones that I'm hoping in the next year will do well. Yeah.
Cody Joe.
Yes. Cody, I think, he had Team Wars, but then also
Reptile Shop.
Gone.
Canada.
Patterson. He also did Team Morse and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he had some nice ones. I remember back in the day. Yeah, there's not a lot of people with him for sure. Does Nick has them though, right?
If he has to.
Yeah,
I mean,
think so.
Nick is on that Python hunt to, breed every single Python species and then discover new ones to breed to add to the list. So I imagine Ryan and him have hooked up and like swapped stuff because they apparently it's the year for African rock pythons for the two of them. So
yes,
yeah,
I know. He produced them from the ones I gave him.
Isn't that a kick in the teeth? Now he's done that to both of us, where he got that roughy from me, and he's like, eggs everywhere, and I'm like, son of a bitch. And then he got the rock pythons. Yeah,
that's cool.
It is.
I always liked them. To keep them is probably not the best, but they were always cool snakes to me. I don't know. I don't know what it was. It's like a morph version of a berm that's like, not a berm, if you will,
It's a berm it's a python trying to be a berm. Those kind of animals, like I'm always tempted by Matt's Sri Lankans, but I need to move and get like a farm and get like an airplane hangar before I will allow Matt to show me the Sri Lankans. Like actually, because
you lose your
shit. I cannot, dude. I can't. I'm already like grasping at straws trying to find space over here. It's nuts.
Yeah, man. Holy shit. I can't imagine with all the fucking babies that you have growing up.
All the grow-ups. It's
like holy shit, man.
I do slow growing stuff. It's like, it's been great. Now it's catching up to me. My Savus needed to move up into bigger cages, which I had to move some stuff around. My Chinese king rats, which grew faster than everything else, had to move up. All my captive born and bred white lips are now big enough to move, and I gotta find spots for them.
Are you gonna keep them all still?
Well, I only have 3. I sold all the other ones. I have
good.
I have 2 I produced and then 1 I traded with Ryan, but that's 3 white lips. That's 3 gold white lips on top of their parents that I still have.
Right.
They have to
which they're not small snakes either.
No, they're
right?
not.
I mean,
they're not nice
small
either.
Snakes,
So I got to move them. I have a truckload of carpet pythons. I'm talking super caramels, zebras, jungles, all this shit from like 2022 that is now way bigger than a 32 quart. So it's
is this stuff that you held on to keep?
These are all my holdbacks.
Okay.
All my holdbacks. I have animals like it's weird because like the animals that were in 41s easily shifted over to 3s and 4s, but now the 41s got filled and I have more animals that need to shift into the 41s, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. So it's like I'm all over the place. So right now
you need enough space cages or like actual
I need
space. You have the cages, you don't have the space.
Well, I mean, these 3 there are 3 cages that are going to go here. They're right now they're right there waiting to get built, but they're going to go here.
Them yet?
I don't have the space yet. I'm waiting for this desk to go to a different spot. It's like, but they're already filled. Like the roughies are going to go in those.
Yeah,
already they're ready to go with those. But then it comes down to is just that, like, I moved the scrubs into bigger cages, but then
how are they doing?
Oh, they're fantastic.
Yeah,
they scare the shit out of me sometimes.
Yeah.
They're like liquid. They
what
move
size
like
are they?
big.
Like
they're big.
6 foot.
I think a little bit over. I think they're about closer to 7, but
Holy
they're only like this thick.
Right.
Like I kept them lean, which makes them more terrifying. It's like because then they move like lightning. So I'm hoping they go this year. That would be a fun. That would be fun.
That would be cool to see because I remember Rogue too. It was kind of like your Scrub Central headquarters.
Yep, those would be fun to go this year.
Hard we went into Scrubs that year. Holy shit, man!
Stupid. Yeah, of course I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'd kill for Moluccans, and then I was watching Dan's video and he's like, look at all these Moluccans. I'm like, yeah. He's like, they'll be about like 3,000. I'm like, never mind. Like
3,000,
dude. They're nuts. Like a pair of Moluccans is like $3,000. You know how much I
That's
paid for a
insane to
pair
me,
of
man.
Moluccans? You know how much I paid for a pair of Moluccans?
$300.
Not even. I think I got them for like $75. Like it was.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
Holy shit. Yeah, well, good for the Moluccans.
Yeah. it's
Hopefully
great,
somebody
yeah.
gets cracking and breeding them. You know?
Again, that's another one where people are like, there's the Xanic Moluccans.
Fuck that.
And
I'm sorry,
I don't know
man. You cannot beat
a normal
a
Moluccan.
straight, normal looking Moluccan.
Their eyes, yeah.
Purple coming through. Come on. Nah,
yes.
stop. You know, come on.
I want to say that Cush is like the only one, like Stephen Cush.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones who if I would trust him with a morph scrub because I'm pretty sure he can produce it.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly what I was talking about with the Team
Right.
Wars. Like,
Right.
you know, Cush is like one of those guys who's like me with carpets. He's like, you know, like he's like into fucking scrubs. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, if a morph pops up, I would be excited if he was excited because he was like, I wanted to get into it. Yeah, man, hell yeah, go for it.
You know? Albino scrubs popped up here, and I'd be like, to Cush, send it to Cush. If you don't send it to Cush, then it's just gonna die in somebody else's basement. Like, and then nobody else is gonna get it. So I think more and more it's like getting the people who can reproduce it to the animals. And that's where it kind of comes in hard.
This is where the debate always got me and Rob have debated this for years to where it's like, you know, if you have people that have the ability to breed the snake because of whatever reasons, like, you know, like let's just say some people are gifted with things and they see things or like they have a different perception that like
right
dials them into things or are you living in the right area could be as well. But like, you know, Jesus, I just lost my total train of thought. Shit.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's like the price, it prices them out of it.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. It's like you have that person and they can't, thank you.
You're welcome.
And they can't get into it because it's like, you know, like Bolin's pythons is one of those. Halmahera scrubs was like that at one point. Now Moluccans are kind of like that too. It's like, you know, you might have somebody that has the ability, or let's just say the time, the patience, or, you know, like I said, they're just dialed in, like, you know, like Cush is with scrubs. And I think that if he was not able to get into that, what a shame for the reptile hobby. But on the flip side of that, like, you can't make you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you can't make it like nothing, and you can't give away shit, but
you can't
like,
just give it away, and you have to do something. And it's like, and also,
which is why if I had that project, not to cut you off, but if I had that project and I did see somebody like that was younger and I was like really into the project itself, like I want to continue this, I want to put it in the hands of people that are going to do it the right way, I would probably gift an animal like that to one of those people so that they had the ability to do it and that it would be a successful project. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know. This is my thought.
Well, no, it's like the whole thing of like, I always used to joke and say that if I ever hatched out a world's first carpet python, I'm getting it the fuck out of my house because I'm not going to be that person that deprives the world of this because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, and that being said, like if some weird ass rhino hatches out, Rob is getting a package. Like, I don't know if Rob knows that that's what would happen, but that would be what would happen. It's like, Rob, guess what? So it's that kind of thing where it's like there are certain species that I think I don't want my ego or hubris to get in the way of the project becoming successful.
Sure.
You know, and I will fight anybody any day of the week who says I'm a good python breeder or knows what the fuck I'm doing. I don't. I'm throwing Jello at the wall and things stick.
Man.
No.
I know you play one of those
Jello.
Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
No idea. Insanity here.
I don't know how to drive. I don't know what.
I don't. Close my eyes and hit the gas pedal. Somehow, miraculously, I get there. So it's there's a lot that goes into it, and I think especially with all the species, all the species that I have going on over here, there's just so much shit.
I don't know how you do it, man.
Oh,
I thought about
I'm certifiable at this point. There's something wrong with me.
When I was sick, I kept thinking like, holy shit, if I had Owen's collection what would I do? How
Panic.
would I, like, what would I do?
You can't get sick. You puke and then keep going. Yeah. Yeah. It's there.
Oh,
I think
man.
there was one time, I think it was COVID. I think it was around COVID.
Mhm.
I had COVID and I had I had like a blanket draped over me and I'm like cleaning the bins and slowly moving and doing this and just back and forth, just shuffling around. And I think, and this is, of course, it's in the snake room. So it's like 80 something degrees and I've got a blanket and I'm still doing this.
Oh, man.
And like everything bit me because I was like weak and not moving quickly. And it was just like, whatever.
Your reflexes are
Fine,
shit.
water. And it was like getting done. I think I started at like 10 a.m. And by the time I finished, it was like 9 o'clock at night, just
Holy
because
shit.
of how I was doing it and how slow I was going. And then
Oh
it
my
was
God.
like, I'm done. And then I collapsed because then I could just ignore them for 2 days. Like it
Yeah.
was just like, it's fine. Everything's good. But yeah.
Whew. Yeah, man. It was like I would go down and just I made sure everything had water.
Mhm.
And I did feed. I did feed because I was like, well, I have to feed because we're going into the breeding season, you know, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, isn't that what we do? I can't remember. I haven't been in so long.
I haven't had eggs in like forever.
Maybe I should go listen to an MPR breeding season
But-
episode to try to figure out what to do.
Buddy is regretting having several of my animals because I told him that I had such a shit year that he's on notice that he better produce. And he's like, well, yeah. I'm like, no. You and I are having dinner in a couple weeks and we're going to sit down and I'm going to tell you what you should be doing date by date, time by time. And I'm going to call you on these dates and you're going to do it. This. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good answer.
Give me your phone.
Yeah,
I'm putting
give me-
reminders
do it
in
right
there now.
I'm like, I want jungle. Like these are the jungles you have. I want clutches out of each one of them with these boys. I want every single bred life female. He goes, there are 4 of them. Let me repeat. I want every single bred life. Like it's so yeah. All that.
Yeah, I hope to do diamonds this year. Although with Lucas's success with feeding,
Jesus,
I don't know.
Yeah, Lucas is that has been
Poor guy.
In tribulation with that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I keep sitting here being like, I'd love some diamonds. I need to stop. There's stopping happening here.
I was in a delusion that when I was sick, I told Dory, I was like, Dory, I think I'm going to get rid of all my snakes. I think I'm just going to call Owen up and tell him he can have whatever he wants and whatever's left over, he can sell and just give me $10 for every 100 he sells. And she's like, really, babe? You're getting out of it? And I'm like, I can't do it anymore.
Dory's like, pack that shit up. Let's go. Yeah, it was.
And she's like, oh my God, you've been doing this so long. I said, I don't know. But just if I do die, Owen gets my diamond pythons. Which ones are they? I was like, they're the ones in the office. Owen will know. She's like, she says, stop talking like that. I said, listen, before you go and do anything with snakes, I said, just call Owen and have him come over. Let him pick whatever he wants. And then he can sell the rest.
Selling the rest for you anyway, because what are you going to do? Yeah.
Right.
That was.
He's like, I don't want to talk about this. I was like, I can't do it anymore. I said, we won't even be able to sign off for MPR. We're going to go out. No, just like disappeared. We just stopped. We're just like, no, we're not doing it no more.
I'd have to sit down with Lucas and figure out how to get an episode out just to be like, so Eric's dead. Like, just be like, but
oh man,
that's how I keep telling my siblings. That's how I'm going to tell them if Dad dies. It's just going to be a bunch of emojis like Jim, and then like skull crossbones, and then I'm going to try to describe how he died with the emojis. Cow explosion. What? Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna have an asthma attack.
I'm sorry.
Hey guys,
train.
Jim McIntyre, XO or not
XO, skull emoji, and then I'm just gonna try to use the emojis to describe what happened.
Oh, you know, Jim, what have you done to your son? You've broken him.
I gotta keep him in check. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, Jim. But I did. I was like, I did get into a state where it's like, I'm not doing this anymore. And then I said to her, I said, well, if I make it through this, I'm going to convert the reptile room into a music studio. She's like, what?
We're going touring again. Oh,
Yes.
now. Oh, God, just go back to the snakes.
Yeah. She's like, babe, I can't talk to you anymore. I'm out.
Or just gets up and leaves. Like, you're just like,
She
wait,
did.
where'd you go?
I don't want to hear your rants
I'm
anymore.
giving you dying declarations. Get back here.
Supposed to be writing this
You're
down.
supposed
What
to
are you
leave
doing?
Put that on my side.
Now Rob's going to take all my snakes.
Look what you did.
Now Rob and Owen are going to fight. What's going to happen? This
Rob's
is going to
not
be craziness.
taking shit. Rob's not taking shit. I know that.
I'm jealous. Those guys are leaving for New Mexico.
New Mexico?
Tomorrow?
Oh.
Friday?
No.
Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposed to be Obscurus. What is it? Well, it's kind of like kind of looks like the one. Oh man, I can't think. The one with the face. The rattlesnake with the. Yeah. What's the scientific name?
Willardi.
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 Yeah. Well, this is like, I guess, a subspecies of that.
Yeah, isn't that? Yeah, so it's like, because we found them in Arizona.
Yeah, so this is like
this
the
is a
most...
New Mexico one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rob, he's going to tick it off, and I hope
of course
they
he
do.
is. Of course he is.
I'm
Rob will not
going.
rest until it is done.
Well, he always has success when
we're not there.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. He always has success when one of us is not there. Both of us aren't there this time, which means they'll be falling from the heavens.
Oh, let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, let's see
That's
how
a good
it goes.
point.
Let's see how you do without the MPR magic. Like, okay, yeah, all right, do it without us. Yeah, fine. I'm not hurt.
I wanted to go, but I couldn't. I couldn't cancel my inventory. Yeah,
you were dying, and they didn't tell me. Like,
they knew you were good. They were waiting for you to next year, man. You've made it very clear. We're not going on any trips till 2026.
And then Rob took that to heart. Like, Rob.
I guess so.
Yeah, there we are with that. Yeah,
I think the trips. Well, in my moments of sickness, I kept calling, like I was going to call Rob, fell asleep, but he's like, we should start planning trips for next year. I was like, yeah. He's like, there's two of them, obviously we're talking about the Kimberly, and then the other one was like Louisiana, to go looking for pine snakes down there. So I said, he's like, well, Nipper's going to go on the Louisiana one, and Owen's going to go on the rough scale one.
He is correct.
And I was like, oh yeah, that's true. I said, but I probably would do both if it's only 2 trips. Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably do both if depending on the Louisiana one, just because that's East Coast,
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
East
Gulf
Coast
Coast?
adjacent. Yeah, Gulf Coast, East Coast adjacent. Yeah. So I would do that.
But yeah, that would be cool. Tick off another pine snake off the list.
I mean, if we go down, we could possibly do cane breaks on the way.
Yep. So, yeah, that would be fun to do.
Yeah.
So, I got to keep things in the future so I can work towards things, and
go forward, not backward, and
not
always
backward.
twirling. Yeah, it was. So it's. Yeah. No, I get it. Like I said, it's been a weird, fucking couple weeks. So.
Yes, it has.
Yes, it has. And it's not getting any more normal.
So we did have before I almost died. We got Hank Molt lined up.
Lined up.
We
got to do that again.
Yep. For Herp history. I don't know. I seem to think that maybe Hank Molt isn't somebody that people know nowadays, but when did the Lizard King come out? Like 2011 or something?
I think before that, but I think it's one of those, if you're in the know about certain stuff, you know who Hank Molt is, especially if you've done Aussie pythons, but even then,
Oh,
you
yeah, that's
still
true.
might not, because it is that I think we're starting to get one more step removed, where you're not dealing with people
Yeah.
who routinely dealt with Hank Malt and all those other people like they did in the 80s and 90s. You know, now we're dealing with people who maybe got into it in the 90s and 2000s, or, you know, it's people have gotten out of the hobby that were the big movers and shakers in those areas, or have moved into different parts. So maybe you don't necessarily know all those stories, or you haven't read that book. We kind of know because it's Philadelphia area stuff, Willow Grove.
Yeah, that's true.
And things like that.
And we came up at that time.
And we did, you know, and Martin's Aquarium and other crap like that. But those things are gone now. So,
yeah.
It's
like 50 years ago.
I mean, you're getting to the point, dude, where it's like, I think eventually will be this point where I don't want to say fade into obscurity, but like the hobby moves on, the hobby shifts, the hobby changes.
Sure.
And what happens is that people who get into it look up to the breeders of the time that when they got into it. So they're like, Ryan Young is the white lip Indo Python guy, and he's the guy who does all this stuff, and he's setting all that things. He's the one who produces. He does all this stuff here, but it's like you have to peel back one more layer to get to like Dr. Ross, who bred them in a bin, like in a wood crate in his basement and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or like the Barkers
Barkers and stuff like that, where it's like, when is it just that those people who did all these things become just a name on a page? You know, we've already seen that with animals, where it's like we have to explain what the fuck MBB means for a carpet python.
Right.
Like, I think people just regurgitate it because that's what they're told to do. And you have to peel back the layers to get to why. And I think the same thing happens with herp history, is like, this is how this is done for this animal. Well, why? Well, because these are the people that brought them in, and these are the ones who had success with these wild caught animals. And this is what they did to have success. It's like, okay, you kind of got to understand it. It's like breaking down the machine. Like, listen, I have no fucking idea how my car works. I know I can break it very easily by opening the hood and smashing things. Right. If you ask me to fix it, I will have no idea what the fuck to do or how. Right. But if somebody were to like take it apart and be like, this is what the machine does, this is how the machine works, this is why we do this, you know, that's a different layer. Right now, I know I put gas in the fucker, hit that pedal, and I go forward. Yeah, that's all I need to know. Everything else, it's making noise. Like, it's
it's not supposed to do that. Shut up.
Shut up. Is this or not supposed to happen? It is. Oh, good. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Then we're good.
Then we're good. We're fine.
Yeah. What the hell is this? Oh, thought it was a book that I didn't know about.
Newsflash. It was sort of like a, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. So that's kind of, I don't really have much else to report, because I've kind of been
really nothing else to report. I mean, I assume first off, everything is off the rails. So we are in September, so I imagine that we'll have to do a fucking breeding episode again. So
probably.
Yeah. I'll announce it now. We've killed the calendar.
Yeah, that's gone.
That's not happening because the sales for the calendar had been dipping down for a couple of years. The costs that we paid for to get them printed and also other stuff was just kind of more out of pocket. And also it was annoying. So that's dead. And so Lisa is now the forever winner of Morelia Python of the Year for her white lip. So don't know how that happened and how we ended on that. Yep. Nope. It's too late. It happened. So there you go. Congratulations, forever Lisa. So
the Morelia of the Year
I
is
can
a
now
white
retire.
lip.
Morelia forever is now a white lip.
That's it.
Perfect.
January. I'm out.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm over. I'm retiring.
It's in my contract. If there's a Morelia of the year that's never not a Morelia,
you should have read the fine print. We were locked in that basement for weeks. So, so yeah, and then we'll start getting back up on the horse and getting some more shows lined up for you guys. We will wrangle Lucas and do some more carpets and coffee right now when he's stopped pulling his hair out about baby diamonds, baby indigos. You know what's weird is that, like, I think the baby green tree pythons were the easier ones to feed out of everything. Really? Like, I haven't heard him bitch about those, but like the diamonds have been kicking his ass, and then the indigos are kicking his ass, and I haven't heard him say anything about the green tree pythons. So if those are the ones,
has he tried skinks?
He tried everything with the diamonds.
Really?
Everything. He and I went through like bullet point, all the shit.
Adam told me that skinks is the way to go.
I think he took him on multiple car rides. He's tried scenting a bunch of shit. Oh God, dude, he was going bonkers with those friggin' diamonds, and he has tried. But then it's like now he's got to the point where every feed he gets another one. Then he gets another one. And then, like, I imagine in a couple months when everybody's eating, it's going to be this huge weight lifted off his shoulders. And then he's going to realize that it's now November and we're getting ready for the breeding season.
Breed him again.
Yeah. So, but we'll wrestle him for some carpets and coffee once we, like I said, once he figures that out. And once
for sure.
Yep. And then everything else is to be determined. But I hear the Texas Carpet Fest is all going on next month, so check that out.
Yeah, I got that was another person that was going to line up to come on and talk with us was Michael Berger.
Or
no, Taylor. Yeah,
Taylor. Michael Taylor. Michael Berger. I don't know who the fuck that is.
He's the guy that we had on for
him too.
History.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, my brain is not right.
It doesn't matter. It's at this point, who cares?
Yeah, this is like the first episode I went in blind. Like I didn't have anything to.
Don't worry, it doesn't.
Nothing written up. Nothing.
It doesn't show. It doesn't show at all.
Oh man, I feel so inadequate. But yeah, like Owen said, we'll be coming back at you, and there we go.
There, now everyone can stop messaging me. He's fucking alive. All right.
I have not looked on Facebook or Messenger except to message you. But every time I go on, it was like the first time I went on, there was like 9 messages. The next time, like a week later, I go on, there's 40 messages.
Yep.
And then the next time I go on, I'm like, I can't go through all these messages. Oh my God, I can't.
There have been so many people who are just like, is Eric alive? And I'm just
I appreciate that they care.
The nice, warm, heartfelt feelings, but it's like, I love how it's like, I messaged Eric, what are you doing? I'm like, how? I'm not him. Like,
he's not answering.
Let me check. Oh wait, he's not here.
I will go through the messages and answer you back, but that's why I haven't, because oh man. And not to mention, I completely forget about this. My job, dude, is like intense. It's fucking intense. I'm like a CEO, man. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's like I own this building of ShopRite, and it's just, oh my God. So, but it's getting better. It's getting better. But
let's say we're moving past it as far as, and I've always said, because people always ask us how we stuck with our longevity, is that like there was always nothing had come up that stopped us, and we just kind of kept rolling.
Yeah.
And this is the first time we've ever actually had a major hiccup that stopped us. And I kept telling people, I'm like, either we're going to rally and we're going to come back, or we'll decide that this is the end and we'll have a ending episode, and that'll be curtains. But right now the plan is to rally and come back. So that's what we're doing. So.
Right. Yeah.
Like I said,
and
harsh contract negotiations. I had to put a restraining order in my contract on Jim McIntyre. He's not allowed within 500 feet of me. So, yep.
Dory wants a bigger piece of me now that
I knew.
She says we got to do some negotiations too. I'm like, for what?
You're like, good. The negotiations are over. I leave. She comes in. Damn it.
Ay. Oh man. Well, to everybody that reached out, thank you. That means a lot. And I'll get back at you. And for the guys on the trip, I'm sure you'll probably listen to this at some point. And when you're down there looking for rattlesnakes, good luck.
Yep.
I wish you nothing but the best. Hopefully you
Make
find
us
it and
proud, or
you
don't
can
come back.
brag all about it. And I should say that yesterday I edited 6 episodes of Reptile Fight Club. So they'll be coming out.
Yeah. Oh,
I
let's just say
released
that when I
anything
disappear
in a month.
if I disappear for 2 months, I expect the same amount of messages to Eric. God damn it, there better be.
You will.
I mean, there fucking better be at this point.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, you've
Crickets. There's like when nobody
you
misses
surpassed me. I used to be the breeder guy, and now you're like, phew.
No,
So
I
like,
mean, no, stop me. Why won't anyone listen to me?
because it's great. It's
Why-
excellent. I
Why
don't do
won't
it.
any
You
of
do
you
it.
stop
I
me?
live through
This
you.
isn't good. What am
You
I
have
doing
the
with
pain.
Kate Cocker boas? Like,
And I get to talk about it. See how it works?
little hobbit boas.
Yeah, I got to see them.
They're
probably
awesome.
sound
Oh,
fucking
she's
cool.
awesome. She's a fucking trip. So
Cool as shit.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. We don't have any things.
Nope.
So
no one sponsors us. Get out.
Yeah, we'll get back at it, and we'll see you. I guess when we see you.
So thanks for listening. We'll catch everybody back here. I don't want to say next week. I'm going to say next time.
Next time. That's probably a better
Next time.
plan.
That's probably better. Next time for some more Morelia Python Radio. Good night.